Okay, yeah. Why did it do that? Come on, honey. Yeah, this is a good way to start things off. All super fucked up. Internet's fucked up. Things couldn't be better. Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on here? Internet. Whatever. We gotta do it. We gotta do it anyway. I was just about to say, is there any better way to start things off than with a cool, relaxing bossa nova beat, and everything just gets all cocked up right away. Anyway, hi there. I'm Uncle Game Boy. I've saddled myself with the task of watching a new Talk Tuah every time they make one, and guess what? They did just that. So, man, my internet's really fucking bad right now. I hope this works okay. I fucking downloaded these videos beforehand, hoping that that'll deal with some of these issues, you know. Trying to make a lot with a little here, As far as I can tell, most people on Twitch are trying to make a little with a lot, a whole lot of production and shit going into, I don't know. I can't even say. Can I say it's bad? No, because I don't even know what the fuck it is, But I'm trying to do what I can. So anyway, I'm gonna watch a new Talk Tuah. But first, I wanted to show you this thing that I saw, which was a video that, has gotten a lot more views than any videos I've made about Talk Tuah. It's gotten like fucking 1.5 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million views or something like that. It's a cartoon. It's a cartoon about Talk Tuah, and it's coming at it from a critical angle. You'd think I'd be behind it and everything, yes, of course, but like a lot of popular things in this world, I think that this thing is all wrong and stupid and not funny at all. And like I said about Twitch, it's funny that I just mentioned this because it's very apropos, because this guy must have spent a lot of fucking effort making this thing. He's much better artist, very skilled, a much better artist than I am, is what I meant to say. He's a very skilled animator. Clearly, the guy knows what he's doing. The guy clearly knows what he's doing, but he doesn't know how to do anything good with that, as far as I can tell. I don't know. I've literally, this is the only cartoon of his I've watched at all, but it didn't make me want to watch anything else. But let's just watch it. It'll be a good... God, why is the internet so bad? Why is the internet so bad? I got one dang bar. Can you just fucking give me 2 at least? Can you give me 2? Come on, honey. Work with your boy. Jesus. Okay. But we're still going to watch that. It'll be a good way to start things off, I guess. As good as you can with one bar. Anyway. But so let's watch it, and I'll give you my 2 cents about it, and then we'll watch Talk Tuah, and then I'm done. And they're gonna have to release another one to get my ass up again. And I really think this is the end of this shit. I don't think we're gonna be seeing another Talk Tuah after this. Is this really? Hold on a sec. I'm trying to do this with a wired internet connection, and I think it is somehow making it worse. I don't know how that's possible, but oh man, it's making me sweat. It's so bad. You're making me flop sweat up here, internet connection. You're making Uncle Game Boy flop sweat. You're making him feel very embarrassed about his ramshackle operation he's running here. Okay, it seems to be stabilizing. Okay, let's fucking watch this video then. It's fucking enough preamble. All right. This shit sucks, and I don't like it. It's made by a man named Meathole or something. I don't know. I'll tell you what my problems are with this as we approach them.
You heard what about Fart Tuah? Fart on that thing.
I mean, she's just not doing that. She doesn't do that.
My upstairs neighbor began listening.
Like you would think that the Talk Tuah podcast would be just like fucking referencing Talk Tuah, saying like fart tuah, slop tuah, raccoon tuah, whatever tuah you can talk, and it's not that. Like she said like a couple of times. There's one where like, oh, we could have made Chelsea fucking the fart girl or something like that, or like, spit on that campaign, I want to be president or something. But it doesn't come up that often. What comes up a lot more often is just her talking about her haters and driving around and, celebrities she thinks are attractive. It's mostly stuff like that. It isn't really like this from what I've seen. And I feel the need to say this. I've watched literally all of this podcast. I've watched the whole fucking thing, or not the whole thing. Pretty soon I'll have watched the whole thing. After tonight I'll have watched the whole thing, and forevermore. They're not gonna make another one, I'm positive. But You'll see. You'll see everything that's wrong with this cartoon, which is everything. Everything's wrong with it. It's well made, but it's stupid in its opinion.
Well, I should say he was watching it.
And the whole saliva thing, I'm just baffled by that. How the saliva is a part of it. But you'll see the saliva is like the whole thing. This cartoon
He seemed to mock it at first. Mumbling.
seemed to mock it at first. Seemed to mock it at first. This is the main issue I have with this shit.
I didn't pay much attention to it. Things felt so normal then. Wasn't until that
Your furniture's arranged poorly in your apartment. It's all very close together. I feel like you'd be bumping your fucking shins on everything in there every 2 seconds. So here's the thing. Here's
his head along with his phone.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's like I'll let him finish.
Crazed look in his eye.
The crazed look in his eye,
Accompanied with a sticky
covered in fucking stinky saliva.
showing me the podcast he was watching.
Showing the podcast. You gotta check this out. Okay, now here's my main issue with this shit, with this cartoon. Here's my main issue with this shit. The whole premise of this fucking cartoon is that you start off watching Talk Tuah as a joke. Oh, wouldn't it be funny to watch this stupid, silly girl who shouldn't be famous do a fucking podcast about sucking on a dick joke? Would that be just a laugh to participate in? And then it slowly creeps into your mind. And next thing you know, you're fucking watching it all the time and you're trying to get other people to watch it. As someone who is, I feel the need to repeat this, has watched all of Talk Tuah, not just yet. I'm about to watch the latest episode of Talk Tuah, and then I'll have watched all the Talk Tuah, but still, I've watched probably more of this shit than most people have. I watched fucking like 6, 7, 8 hours of this crap, okay? And let me tell God, my internet. What happened? What happened? Okay, stop, internet, please. One could even say that I'm ripping off my Twitch betters like the Go Off Kings and whatnot by watching this and making fun of it. Sure, you could say that, but that I'm enjoying it? No, I don't think so. I don't think anyone's actually like enraptured by this shit. Okay, you know, like when let me tell you, when I'm fucking watching this stuff, and making my hilarious Twitch streams, watching Talk Tuah, I am thanking all of the gods above when I'm done. I am eager for the opportunity to be done and get back to the other stupid shit that I do that I can't justify. All right, but this, no, you're all wrong, buddy. I'm sorry, but like, I don't think anyone's consuming this media in the way that you're supposing, where they start off, you know, oh, it's just a fun laugh, and that really gets in your head, and the next thing you know, you're fucking preaching the choir, preaching. No, that's not it. That's not right. Preaching the praises. You're preaching the praises, rather, of Talk Tuah to others, and you're turning yourself into some sort of slobber ghoul in your apartment watching Talk Tuah endlessly because you can't stop watching Talk Tuah because it's got in your head like a brainworm got into RFK. I'm just sorry. I don't feel that way, okay? When I'm done watching Talk Tuah, I am done with Talk Tuah, okay? I am happily done with Talk Tuah for the day. I only rewatch this stuff when I'm fucking watching my own Twitch streams because I'm a fucking loser and the only person who's ever gonna watch this fucking shit. Okay, yeah, you got me there. You got me there, dead to rights. Okay, but the notion that I'm turning into a slobber goblin in my fucking apartment because I'm watching so much Talk Tuah because it's infected my mind because now I actually like it, even though I started watching it as a joke. I actually like it. You're just outside your fucking head. You're completely outside your fucking head. I couldn't even begin to tell you how fucking wrong you are, man. Go on. Come on.
I wish I knew.
I can't recommend it enough.
See, this is just fucked up. This is not real. No one has ever said that ever. No one has ever said that ever. I cannot recommend Talk Tuah enough. No one has ever said that in the history of man except this person when they were recording the lines for this fucking stupid fucking cartoon that seemed to have taken a lot of effort, but is just entirely wrong and stupid despite that. This part is just, like, I appreciate what this guy's doing, but, like, it's just wrong. What? So she turns into a slobber goblin. She starts talking like a fucking horror movie guy. I couldn't think of one, okay? Art the Clown? He starts talking like Art the damn Clown. And this whole saliva thing is very strange. I don't know what that is. It's like the whole premise of this cartoon is like, give into the saliva, let the saliva seep into your brain and fill it with nothing but Talk Tuah. What was once your thoughts and your mind will become Talk Tuah. and you will spread Talk Tuah until the entire earth is nothing but Talk Tuah. It's like, what? Where did you get this idea? What friends are you hanging out with that this is fucking happening to? What perspective is this shit? It's just entirely wrong-headed. I'm sorry. We need to get through this so we can fucking watch some Talk Tuah. All right? This cartoon just made me upset enough, and I'm sorry I'm spreading it around. I'm spreading it around like this guy fucking thinks Talk Tuah is getting spread around. But fucking like 3 fucking million people watched this fucking thing and liked it, I guess, or something. So I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. But if you ask me, this fucking guy doesn't know what he's talking about. This fucking guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's all wrong. Go on.
You could see his obsession.
His obsession. His obsession.
Right?
Who's obsessed with Talk Tuah?
Stairs begin to drip into my apartment.
Are you saying I'm one of these people? Are you calling my ass out?
It would never
I just told you I can't wait to stop watching this shit.
blaring at all times of day.
You know what I was doing right before I fucking started recording this Twitch thing? You know what I was doing? I was like, why the fuck did I fucking start doing this?
Watching the show.
Sure, it's the funniest thing I've ever done, and everyone loves it so much. But is it worth what it's doing to me? I don't know if it is.
Was it the joke?
I was considering not even fucking doing this because that's how much I don't want to watch another episode of Talk Tuah.
It was nothing.
A Talk Tuah where the guest is a man even? How do you make it worse? Get a guy in there. Like I'm not looking forward to this, folks. I'm not looking forward to this at all. You could go even far as to say I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it as much as this guy is dreading the encroachment of saliva from his upstairs neighbor into his apartment. Except my concern is rational. This guy's concern is fucking bananas. It doesn't make any goddamn sense as far as I'm concerned. And then the saliva comes in. Thank you very much, Uncle Perry. It's awesome to see you again. Thank you.
The laughing stopped. Surely there had to be some reason.
Just telling you, as someone who watches a lot of Talk Tuah, and that's not because I want to, it's because I have to. If I don't, the American public is going to get extremely upset, and they're not going to know what to do with themselves if I don't fucking watch Talk Tuah and make hilarious jokes about it. But this is just wrong-headed, buddy. People are not watching Talk Tuah endlessly to where they turn into a fucking slobber ghoul and then they attack their fucking downstairs neighbor in their apartment building. That doesn't happen. I mean, the animation, this is great. That's what is really upsetting me. As a fan of animation, I think, I'm like, this guy knows his shit. He's fucking, this clearly took a lot of time and effort and skill. But you did it making a fucking stupid joke for idiots that doesn't even make one lick of sense. Not even one lick.
I must admit, the show does hook you pretty fast.
No, it does not.
It's not just a
If you told me tomorrow Talk Tuah's done,
very moving.
all that shit that Haley Welch was saying about fucking punching her friend or whatever, it got back and people fucking didn't like it. Now they said, no more Talk Tuah. We're done with this Talk Tuah lady. Get her out of our fucking TV. I'd be like, you know what? I'll have to think of something else to do, but I would think of something else to do. I'll watch the fucking Glutton Bowl. I'll watch the Guinness World Record show on Fox, and I'll move on with my life, all right? I'll be fine. We'll all be fine. Talk Tuah's bad, but it's not bad in the way you're suggesting. Anyway, okay, enough of that garbage. Let's get on to some different garbage. And what is that garbage? It is the reason for the season, folks. Talk Tuah, indeed. Let's get to it. It's this guy, another guy I've never fucking heard of, Josh Richards. Some fucking punk kid. Some punk kid. Come on, honey. Let's do this.
That's been in
Let's
your
do this shit.
DMs.
Whoa,
Okay, I should've broke
turn
my
that
little baby
down,
some
baby.
milk.
Turn that down, turn that down, turn that down, turn that down, turn that down. Okay, let's. They really should let you decide when it starts playing. Okay, honey, let's go. That's too quiet. No, that's muted. Come
Broke
on.
when little baby sent me a cowboy emoji.
Pretty much
Okay, here we
calling
go.
us the next Plato and Socrates. So
What the fuck does that mean?
we're like philosophers.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We just started this episode, but I'm pretty sure you're not the next Plato or Socrates. And if you knew anything, you know that basically Plato and Socrates are the same guy. That Plato is the guy who wrote down what Socrates said. Plato did write some other stuff, you know. He did the Republic and everything, but a lot of it he was kind of coasting off of fucking Socrates. He was writing Socrates' coattails, let's say. But I feel like the names Socrates and Plato and that they're philosophers are basically all this guy can tell you about Socrates and Plato. Or maybe he's very. I'm prejudging this guy. Maybe he's a very smart young man who has a lot to tell us about and a lot to share and help us learn and grow. I'm sure he does. I'm sure I'm not gonna hate him like every fucking person I watch on this podcast. I'm like, who is this fucking person? Who is JoJo Siwa? Who is fucking what's the other one? Hannah Bernier. I'm just like, I didn't know 5 minutes ago, but now I know I fucking can't stand them because I watched them on fucking Talk Tuah.
Actually, do you know who they are?
No. Yeah, why don't Dave like me? What'd I do to him?
I don't think you did anything. To
Oh my
Dave.
god, are we talking about Dave Portnoy again? Please no. Please
That's the
no.
reason, like, why I haven't liked hard Knocks.
My god.
Just because you don't have trust?
I don't.
Meat Canyon thinks you want to watch this shit. He thinks you can't stop yourself from watching it. He thinks it has an inextricable and oh god, come on, you got it. Pull that out of there. I don't have it. Very strong, let's say, a very strong pull on the mind and whatnot. It's just like, I can think of few things in this world that would give me more displeasure than hearing more John about Dave Portnoy, who I still don't fucking know who that is. I refuse to know who that is. I refuse. Fucking, man. This shit is gonna sting. Oh man, okay.
I'm telling you.
And you think I want to watch this? And you think I want to watch this, Meat Canyon? You must be outside your damn brain. Punchy Bunny? Oh man. I think I'm gonna turn to a fucking slime goblin by the end of this because I'm gonna be fucking. I'm gonna die. This shit's gonna kill me. They say watching this over and over again will kill you. I think once will do it. I think once will do it.
Are right for you and your goals, but that's just the beginning.
Oh, they're not hawking fucking sports betting anymore?
That means no insurance paperwork, and you'll have access to your provider on demand for any questions.
Wait, health
Plus, you can
insurance?
sign up online from the comfort of your own home. That means no waiting for an in-person doctor's visit. No.
Can't we just sell like fucking Blue Chew or something? Something that, you know, doesn't have.
50,000 people who have already
Oh,
chose Roe
I don't
to
know.
access to GLP-1s. Go to Roe.
I don't want Haley Welch having anything to do with my health insurance, okay? I'm sorry.
.co/Tuah. Go to road.co/safety for boxed warning and full safety information. RX only. Hello and welcome back to Talk Tuah, you bunch of hawk suckers. This
What
is
did you
Joe
call me?
Clark.
There it
What the
is.
fuck did you call me?
Cocksucker.
All right.
You guys
All
think
right,
you
all
know
right,
it?
all right.
Pitching it before to me, I think it works. I don't name or like classify my people as anything. Just, you know, they can be named their name. I guess their parents gave them or whatever. I
Okay,
kinda
so
just
you
feel
don't
like that
consider
way.
yourself one?
Consider myself
A hawk.
What is
What I
it?
even call it?
Yeah, get it straight before you start calling people out for
I
not
guess I
being
would
it.
know the definition before I could really.
I
claim
think it's like, you know, a Haley Welch enthusiast or someone who's a, you know, just a big fan of spitting on that thing, you know? It's not too hard to understand. It's not too hard to understand, Josh.
a listener of the pod.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm a hawk sucker then. We're all hawk suckers, right? According to Meat Canyon.
I don't listen to it.
It's only a
either.
matter of
Okay.
time before we're all
I
hawk
don't.
suckers.
I'm being so fucking serious.
Alright.
When it comes out,
It
I'm
makes
like,
me
mm-mm.
feel better to say that I haven't listened to an episode yet.
No, that's okay.
But maybe this will be the first one I listen to because I'm in it.
Okay, and that'll probably be the last two, though, right?
We don't know. We don't know. Maybe you'll have me on again for a third time.
God willing we don't.
Okay, you got me there. My bad.
Yeah.
You scared the shit out of me the first
I
time.
already
So
don't
then
like this
doing
fucking
the
guy.
second, take.
And sure, he's a guy. So naturally, I'm gonna be pretty, you know, uncomfortable with his energy already. You know, I was raised in a house full of women. I'm more comfortable around women than men. It's been said. Okay, so I might be a little biased with this guy, but I'm pretty sure he sucks more than anybody I've ever known.
I said this, right?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what
We
you
got it
classified
this
as?
time, right?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I guess I was making her nervous or something.
It's just the concept you're a man. I don't like talking to men.
No,
I feel you, Haley. I don't either.
You can pick between a man and a bear, right?
Yeah, and I'm going to pick the
bear.
fucking bear.
Yeah,
So.
I get it.
You know what? I'm just gonna go somewhere else. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to be around either one of you.
You will die.
Exactly. That's the point.
You would rather die than have the possibility that it could just be a good man and help you out of the forest or something?
That should
Yeah.
really, yeah.
Fair.
No, any woman.
Honestly, yes. I'd rather just fucking fall on my sword than take my chances with your ass, you know? I'm pretty sure whatever I do to myself is not going to be as bad as whatever your crazy ass is going to do to me. All right? Yeah, that is
Walk
how
through
I
the door
feel.
and I can talk all day long to him, but now a man?
Hmm.
I saw you had Whitney on.
We love Whitney.
Yeah,
you like
she's
Whitney?
great. She's great. No, I like her a lot.
the podcast.
Yeah. Get your story straight, buddy. Get your story
I saw
straight.
a bunch of posts online about people saying it was like the best podcast of all time, and they were like dropping
And it
everything they
changed
were
their
doing
life?
to go and watch it. Yeah, I actually also saw a picture. I guess you guys released a picture maybe of me and you. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like in the
okay.
little intro thing.
Okay,
More
so
just
yeah,
talking
you
about being
released a picture.
celebrities. Isn't
I
it
also
so
saw
damn
it
interesting?
was like a collage, I guess, or like a slideshow, whatever you want to call it. But it had like 1 million likes, and it was like a picture of me. And
This
you
is like, I listen to a lot of fucking podcasts and whatnot, and this one really, like, I don't listen to like Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. I don't listen to, hardly any fucking podcast that even has anyone who's even been in a fucking TV commercial, all right? Because I think it's much more fun on podcasts to hear like stories about your weird neighbors or how you're a fucking loser or something like that, rather than like, I'm so famous and it's such a fucking hassle for me. Like, it's just, I might be alone in this regard because I know that those podcasts are very popular, but this shit is just so fucking boring to me. Oh my god.
into like Plato and Socrates, I believe, and it was like pretty much calling us the next Plato and Socrates. So
What the fuck does that mean?
Who's the next
like-
Plato and Socrates?
it was like a collage, I guess, or like a slide.
Who's making this claim about you? Someone who's somehow less knowledgeable than you.
Posts online about people saying it was like the best podcast of all time, and they were like dropping
And it
everything they
changed
were
their
doing
life?
to go and watch it. Yeah, I actually also.
Yeah, see, that's the here's the thing. I think Meat Canyon, I think is the name of the guy who made that cartoon that we watched earlier. And these people, they don't seem to like understand the concept of irony. I don't know what the issue is here. Like, they must have encountered some instance of this at some earlier point in their life, but they seem to be very unfamiliar with the concept that these people might be making exaggerated claims of enjoying the show as a joke, to indicate how much they actually don't like it, But they seem to be taking it at face value and like, okay, so a guy fucking sold his house and he's watching Talk Tuah on the TV that he bought with his house selling funds. Well, I guess this show must be really popping off then, right? People are going crazy for it. Literally going crazy for it. They're watching it so much that they're salivating through the fucking ceiling into their neighbor's apartment, and they're fucking turning into a slime goblin. They're watching it so much. This podcast is so fucking popular that it's actually become a major problem for the fucking security of the human race, and we need to do something about it. The government needs to step in and do something about it urgently. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't think there's anybody actually enjoying the show sincerely. That is my opinion. I've yet to see the person who does it. All the comments on the fucking YouTube video, they all say shit like that. What he said, where it's like, I don't think it's. I mean, call me crazy, but I don't think it's being done in good faith. And people like me who are clearly watching it to make a joke out of it. Like, I haven't seen anyone else watch this thing. I don't think it has the pull on the American public that you were thinking it does.
Saw a picture. I guess you guys released a picture maybe of me and you. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like in the little intro thing.
Okay. Here we go. So that's what he said. It was a picture of the two of them, and someone was like, "Oh, this is the new Plato and Socrates," and they're taking that at face value. Like, "Oh, people think we're the philosopher kings of our days." Like, no, they're calling you fucking dumber than a bag of dog shit, you dumb motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
It was like a collage, I guess, or like a slideshow, whatever you want to call it. But
You ever heard of the joke where you're like, this guy, look at this fucking, look, yeah, it's a good idea, Einstein. Do you think that fucking guy's like, oh, wow, he thinks I'm a smart cookie, huh? It's like, no, he's calling you a fucking dumbass, you dumbass. Jesus.
it was like a picture of me and you, and it slowly faded into like Plato and Socrates, I believe. And it was like pretty much calling us the next Plato.
And you think they were doing that genuinely? You think they were doing that
We're
genuinely?
like philosophers, essentially.
And that wasn't a
Know who
joke
they
at your
are.
expense. That wasn't a joke at your expense. That was high praise for you as the new philosophers of our age.
I'm not even gonna lie. I have no idea what he's talking about either.
Wow.
I think
Maybe
I'm
you
proving my
guys
point.
Should listen to some of the philosophers, and then you guys would come with some more in-depth stuff for Talk Tuah.
I wish these fucking guys had even one one fucking reference of knowledge to fucking call this guy out. I'd just be like, if I was there, I'd just be fucking smug as shit. Just tell me even one other thing about Socrates or Plato. Can you tell me about the horses and the chariots and Socrates? Can you tell me what was that about? Elaborate on that if you would. You're familiar with Socrates and Plato, right? So you've read about the metaphor about the chariots and the horses, right? So just explain that to me if you don't mind. It's just unreal. It's just unreal. This show makes me very sad. This show makes me very sad.
Wait, you mean a philosopher like Shakespeare?
Well,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. This might be too much. This might be too much. This is hurting me a great deal because I am as I've previously stated, I'm a highfalutin moron. I'm a failed English major. I had to read a lot of this stuff. I had to read a lot of fucking Plato and Shakespeare and stuff like that. And it's just like hear them like talking about Plato, Shakespeare, like, oh, a famous philosopher like Shakespeare, like, oh yeah, he's not exactly a philosopher. It's like she graduated from high school, right? She graduated from high school. Don't you have to fucking read like fucking Romeo and Juliet and some of Hamlet excerpts, selected excerpts? Haven't you at least read selected excerpts from Hamlet? Come on, man. You fucking kidding me? This is upsetting. And I just keep getting stuck on the fact that some motherfucker thinks I enjoy watching this. And it's like, my God. Does anybody know anything? Does anybody know anything that's going on?
Is that the wrong answer?
Shakespeare was something more of like, a play, like he would write plays.
He was a writer. Okay.
then what?
He's like 2 degrees smarter than them.
Is someone that they're pretty much just someone that thinks about like.
He's right. Yeah, he is right.
They're someone that's like thinking about these like theories and
Yeah.
Okay.
about life.
Me and Chelsea are philosophers.
Okay.
Of
We'll
a
get
of
stoned
kind,
and start
yes, of a
thinking about
kind.
stuff,
All right. Yeah. So I
Some,
think
like,
a
really
lot
good
of people
points.
think they're philosophers when they get stoned. I think that's a pretty common thing when you get.
Think.
Yes.
Think.
Yeah. I mean, you're not a philosopher.
You
Think,
don't know
but they're
that.
thinking, right?
Chelsea,
Therefore,
I
they're
feel like
philosophers.
What do you think?
Philosophers here.
What do you think, philosopher, young philosopher?
supposed to agree with
We're
you.
thinking, so we're philosophers, right? That's what that means.
She's getting in trouble for that later. She's gonna
All
sit
right.
in the corner. Actually, do you watch
My
yourself? on
God,
the
I don't think she's
internet?
kidding. I don't think she's
Oh,
kidding.
I tend not to.
I don't.
I feel like I usually post my stuff and then kind of move on from it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I understand. You read your comments.
No, not at all. Maybe
Oh,
like
no.
the first 4, just whatever's at the top, and then
4. You get 4 comments. Hot dog. You must be fucking thrilled. You must be thrilled to pieces. I get 4 comments. 3 of them are me.
kind of move on.
Maybe
You
I
read a
should
lot
do
of
that.
comments.
I mean, a few. There's some funny ones in there that make me laugh. Then there's some other ones that just make me mad.
Yeah. See, I feel like it's like, why?
It's
Why
like,
go in
bah.
there? You're never
It's
gonna
like,
find
bah.
a comment section full of love, right?
I mean, sometimes you will.
Not if you look hard. Always gonna
If you
find
look, if you look
negativity.
pretty hard, you won't.
Yeah, and
but-
if you delude yourself, sure.
So what about you? You went from like wiggle dicking,
Yeah.
Wha-
and now you're here.
what-
So
Yeah.
how'd you get?
Hold
from
on,
there to
hold on. We said something that we can't just fucking blow right by. What on earth, Haley? What's a wiggle dick? What is a wiggle dick? What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
What the fuck did you
yeah.
just say,
See, I
Haley?
feel like it's like, why?
It's like,
Why
bah.
go in there? You're never gonna find like a comment. section
Why
full of love.
why know what's
I mean,
going on at all?
sometimes you will.
Not if you look hard. You're always gonna
If you
find
look, if you look
negativity.
pretty hard, you won't. But you know. So what about you? You went from like wiggle dicking,
Yeah.
and now you're here. So
Yeah.
how'd you get
Where
from
are they
there to
gonna
here?
talk-
Okay, so once again, I am just at sea because I fucking don't know what they're talking about. I don't know the provenance of anyone's celebrity on this show, okay? I don't know if you can tell from the small camera that I have showing my face, but I'm a very, very, very old man, and I don't bother to keep up with the trends of today. It's beneath me, okay? And it's unbecoming of a man of my age and station. But I am unfamiliar with what they're talking about. Wiggle dick. My best guess that I can conjure is that, I've seen some people do this where they like wear baggy sweatpants, kind of at least got some baggy-ish pants on, and if they've got a hanger, if they got a knocker down there, they can kind of fucking waggle it around, and it fucking kind of pops out of the kind of makes a not an impression or indentation, the opposite of that, a little bump kind of flapping up and down on their pants or whatever. I'm like, look at that guy. Isn't that hilarious? That's my best guess. But like, I mean, you don't get famous for something like that, right? You don't get famous for wiggle dicking. Anyone can wiggle dick, you know? These fucking chuckle fucks in my fucking high school are as famous as this fucking guy for wiggle dicking? What the fuck are you talking about?
Life. So
Life. Life.
Yeah, I started doing social media. I was, as you tokened it, wiggle dicking. I guess Dave tokened it that. But
Just we don't feel the need to explain that at all. We're just, I mean, one of the things that, you know, I don't know. They could do with kind of explaining a little bit more about what the fuck these people are.
that went on tour, started Sway.
I don't want to do this, but I need to go back and better understand what the fuck you're saying. So, okay, so we started from humble beginnings of just wiggle dicking, and then we parlayed that into a successful social media career. We turned that into a successful social media career, and then we parlayed that into something called Sway. We're really getting to the point where I can't even understand what we're saying as terminology. Like, I'm like, I have to take your word for it. These are even words because I don't fucking know what's fucking going on here. Wiggle dick, swagging. Where's this world coming to?
Yeah. See, I feel like it's like, why go in there? You're never gonna find like a comment section full of love, right?
I mean, sometimes you will.
You won't. You won't.
If you look pretty hard, you won't. But you know. So what about you? You went from like wiggle dicking, you know.
Yeah.
Now you're here. So
Right.
Yeah. How'd you get from there to here?
Talk Tuah. I mean, life. So,
Wiggle dicking to Talk Tuah. It's funny how things go.
Social media.
Right.
Was, as you tokened it, wiggle dicking, or I guess Dave
Right.
tokened
Whatever the fuck that is.
But was doing that. Went on tour.
So he was just okay. So I'm trying to picture this in my head. So he's just like, he's doing something. Okay, bear with me 1 minute. I think Pear's the only guy hanging out with me right now, so I think I can get away with this. I'm gonna look up, if you don't mind, what I'm worried this is gonna be bad for my SEO and maybe my profile with like the FBI or something like that. But I'm gonna look up wiggle dicking. Wiggle dicking. What is that? Wiggle dick. Urban Dictionary, here we go. Okay, no, I don't want to go to Pornhub, okay? That's for later, okay? We're not doing Pornhub right now. Wiggle dick. Definition, an asshole acting in an R-word manner. An asshole acting in an R-word manner. C, random douchebag. C1, lacking the ability to be social or think logically. Okay, so I was giving him too much of a kind of thematic through line with wiggle dicking by saying it was wiggling your dick around. I was giving him too little and too much credit because it turns out it's just a damn fool, and he was just doing it on the internet. And I guess he's attractive enough and young enough or whatever to fucking get some attention for that. I find it hard to believe that this guy is just so damn funny that he, you know, people just like, you got to show him the road. It seems like that's what he's suggesting. So he was acting like a damn fool on the internet, and then he decided to make a traveling touring show about it. And he started some sort of company, it sounds like.
Started Sway.
Sway.
Voice, and then
I know, Sway. It's, I don't even know what you're talking about. As far as I'm concerned, Sway is a fucking VJ on MTV. Okay, Sway is one of my favorite and long-standing MTV VJs. Okay, it is not a company run by some white guy who's fucking wiggle dicking on the internet. Okay, Sway is a VJ that I know very well and I cherish very much. I'll have you know. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
had beef with a kid named Lil Huddy, made a diss track. Dave
I
said,
forgot about that.
that's crazy, and tweeted about it. I got him on my Instagram Live. We started doing my podcast. Now we built a production company, me and Chris.
Okay, so it seems... Oh, so he's like a part of this shit. Okay, so Dave Portnoy... I'm sort of slowly understanding what Dave Portnoy is. He's sort of the locus point for all these terrible fucking entertainment properties that we have. All these people, it's like, why the fuck is this person even famous at all? It's because of Dave Portnoy. If you're wondering why is the world in the misshapen, terrible, broken state that it is, look to Dave Portnoy for blame, if you would.
Doing a bunch of stuff.
You said Dave.
Yeah, no, I moved from Dave to.
You said Dave.
Hey y'all, this is your reminder that Better Picks is the home of daily discount. What does
Oh,
that mean?
damn it. I was giving her too much
Better
credit.
Picks is the only pick 'em fantasy app, offering discounted projections every
Haley,
Tuesday,
I've told you
Wednesday,
once, I'll tell you again. I don't have any money, okay? Look at my stream. Look at my stream. Haley, look at my stream. If I had any money, do you think my stream would look like this? Do you think I wouldn't have fucking whiz bangs and who's it's going off all the fun time, all sorts of fun video elements? You don't think I'd have that if I could? You don't think I'd have that if I could? Of course I'd have that if I could.
Play Better Picks.
And that's what I'd be using my money on. Not for sports betting, but I feel the need to remind you I don't have any money.
Open the package.
Okay, fair enough.
What the
Yeah,
fuck are you
yeah.
talking
Maybe I should
about?
write him like a handwritten letter. Or
Oh
something.
god, we're on Dave Portnoy
That'd be a
again.
little more personal.
Yeah, why don't Dave like me? What'd I do to him?
I don't think.
Dave Portnoy has like through like fostering all these young creative people is really making his place in hell, isn't he? Isn't he? We can only hope,
You
right?
did anything to Dave, and I don't think Dave doesn't like you. I think he just
He
gave
did-
you like.
Last time, just for context, last time they discussed that Dave Portnoy had decided that he didn't like Haley because when someone had casually asked her, "Hey, you know Dave, you know this guy who's this weirdly influential tastemaker who decides what everyone watches or whatever, decides what we're all fucking talking about. Would you spit on his thing? Would you spit on his thing given the opportunity?" She said no, because he's like a fucking nasty fucking 60-year-old or something like that. And he was offended by that. Haley's like fucking like, I think like 21 or something like that. She's a very young girl, okay? Like fucking, you shouldn't be saying anything like that. And you certainly shouldn't be getting offended that this young lady isn't fucking just like waiting for any opportunity to gobble up your cock, okay? Fucking, I don't know much about Dave Portnoy, but what I do know about him makes me look askance at him. He seems like a real fucking piece of shit.
Good strategy on what to do with like the podcast.
He kind of sent me for like a little spin because like he liked me for a minute, then he didn't.
Why is he doing this?
Then he liked me and then he didn't.
I think he just said, like, if I was
Why is this doing this? Come on.
running Haley's social and I was running her career, if she came to Barcelona and she signed there, that would have been the first thing I would have done is make her do a podcast on her own.
Okay, fair
You know
enough.
what I'm saying? So I don't think
so
that's
you
a-
think we'd be friends?
Yeah, I think you guys
Okay.
would be friends.
I'm gonna send him a friendship
I think he'd
bracelet.
be nothing but nice to you.
Has he ever hurt your feelings?
I think I've been
Careful now, careful now. He'll fucking
pretty
unmake your life
lucky
if you say
I've
anything
been
bad
able to
about him.
Stay clear of Dave's
Wrath.
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 That's a
His
great
wrath.
word to use there.
David
I've been
Portnoy's
able to stay clear of
incredible
Dave's
wrath.
I think Bree kind of is on the receiving end a little bit more than I am for where Dave's.
I hate where that tattoo is. I fucking hate where that tattoo is. You think you're so fucking clever putting that tattoo there?
BFFs.
You
She
fucking
comes
basic
on a
ass
lot. I
bitch.
feel like
You
she's like
basic
our
ass
token,
bitch.
Like replacement for whoever's not there. Like if
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not there, if Bree isn't there, or Dave isn't there,
Oh, it's really
then
choppy.
we always get Grayson.
I
and
don't know why. Come on, honey. Come on, let's get it
She's-
together. Let's get it together. Come on. I think maybe getting rid of this will help. Remove. Come on. Let's get this together,
Like-
honey. Come on.
Yeah, she's the bench
naturally
player
funny.
for us. She's the bench player for us. You know what I mean? She's the sixth man that comes in, MVP.
She intrigued me. She
The
can
sex
say
man?
anything with a straight face.
I'm just gonna let
just,
that
like,
slide.
in it, and we'll all be
She's
able
the
to,
sex
like,
man. Sure, if you say so.
Try not to laugh. I don't
Yeah.
understand how she does that.
No,
And she's so serious too with like her responses. So I was
Uh-huh.
like, can I laugh at this?
Oh,
Yeah.
like the Mendez brothers thing?
Yes. I was like, what do you think about that?
The Mendez brothers.
Yeah.
And like the whole thing about it. I mean, I haven't really watched any of the documentaries or.
Evidently,
Anything.
the documentary has like nothing to do with like the real case.
Okay. Yeah. No, I haven't watched
Evidently,
anything
but
about
I
it.
don't hold me
I
to
haven't
that.
read anything about the case. I've just seen the edits of the guy that everyone's like freaking out about. That's
Which
pretty
one?
much
White boy of the month.
The
Oh, God.
the I don't know, the one that's like mafia, blah 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 blah. I thought we were close, or whatever the hell he says in the edit. When
Yes,
he-
What the
motherfucker.
fuck?
Yes.
What the
but I did
fuck
see
are we
that. I've
fucking
seen that
talking
on
about?
Reddit. So I don't really have a take on it, I guess.
You need to watch
Fucking
it.
the
That's your
Menendez brothers are in the mafia. What the
Yeah.
fuck's going on
Yeah,
here?
that'll be what I do next.
I was about to say something, but I can't say that.
The Menendez brothers are made men. What's going on here?
Maybe you need to,
Always-
like,
you
cut
can
this
always
out.
edit this.
You
This
might be
is
gay
your-
after you watch it.
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
think.
Like when I was watching, I was like, whoa.
It made you want to be
The-
gay?
You're a guy.
Okay.
So, like,
I thought you.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I certainly hope not. That would suck for me and Gabby and our future.
Where is that girl? I was hoping you'd bring her.
Yeah.
Shut the
she's
fuck
at
up.
Friends right now. She's
Shut the
with,
fuck up.
She has like a church group. So I
Church
think
group?
they're all like
Aw,
hanging
that's so
out and
sweet.
doing stuff.
You
But
really bagged a baddie.
I really did.
Where'd you meet her
I
at?
hate that term
I met her on my
baddie.
birthday.
It's like a baddie is like a Goomba in Mario that you step on their head and kill them, okay? A baddie is not a hot lady that I want to have sexual relations with, okay?
Aw.
The rest is history. I met her that night, and then about a week, maybe.
Some of
after
this
I met
slang
her
you
on my
kids have is
birthday,
just all fucking
probably
wrong.
less than that. There's no way I played it that cool and waited that long. I probably texted her like the next day or 2 days after. But texted her, was like, hey, me and my friends are going to Dave and Buster's. You should come. Had not asked any of my friends to go to Dave and Buster's yet. I was just waiting for her response. She said yes, so then I was like, all right, boys, we're going to Dave and Buster's. And we went there, met up with her, and that was kind of like our first time hanging out. And we just kept going out to these like fun little things that I would try to plan for us to do. And then I asked her to be my
This
girlfriend.
one really
Wait,
sucks.
aren't
This one
Gabby
really fucking
always on
sucks.
social media?
Yeah. I mean, as long as I've known her. But
I
she's
always
been on
think when I
social
watch the show, this is the worst.
13,
This is the
14,
worst it's
pretty much since
gotten.
It's
I
not
started.
like when y'all started dating.
And I guess they should be commended for finding
No,
new and
no,
incredible and
She-
exciting ways to
she
suck
hadn't
that I
spent a
couldn't
lot of
even
time in
have
LA,
ever
but she had
dreamed
been
of
on social media.
by the
She
following
already had
episode.
9-10 million followers on social media, on TikTok, I guess, when I met her. So she was doing just fine on her own.
Do you have to worry about like men DMing her?
Not really. I mean, I have a relationship that I have trust in. You know what I mean? So people DM her all the time. People DM me. I mean, we both don't really go into our DMs that often. So I think it's just something that's like.
No, just when we want to cheat on each
she's
other.
never given me a reason to worry or never given me a reason to.
As
not
far as you know.
like her.
As far as
I
you
think
know.
that's the reason like why I haven't like hard launched Pookie.
Just because you don't have trust?
It's not even that. I just don't want all these girls like messaging him and shit. Cause like he
Mm.
fine, man. That's my man, of course.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
when
he
you open
fine,
it up,
but-
when you open it up to the world, you know there's gonna be like vindictive women that are just gonna hit him up.
Cause you
Because
got people that are
it's-
like that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
On every side, you're always
Just talking
gonna
about our
have
haters,
somebody
talking about our haters. Again, a very tried and true subject matter on the
just
Talk Tuah
so
podcast.
they can get her-
If that fucking cartoon had just been like talking about her going like, oh, fucking, so fucking hard dealing with fucking being famous and people saying that, oh, we don't like you or oh, we like you. It's like that would be accurate. That would be an accurate cartoon, right? We're going like fart twa, suck twa. It's like that's not even right. That's not even fucking right. She doesn't. She barely even does that. She's mostly just talking about driving around and how incredibly hard it is to be rich and famous all of a sudden.
post on social media to make you feel a certain way. You know what I mean?
And I would feel a certain way. I'd probably show up to
100%.
somebody's house with like a bat or something. Cause I mean, I'm a crash out case. I'm just waiting for it. So.
Yeah.
Haley, I think she hasn't had any like social refinement training on, like someone needs to tell her like, Haley, you need to stop talking about like instances where you have or would commit violence as if it's like an okay thing to do, like you're justified, because it's not. And no one's really gonna agree with you on that. And if you keep saying that that you have hit people and you're going to hit people in the future, people might start to like not like you very much.
Yeah. I mean,
Or less than they
I
already
guess
do.
that's a little PSA to the people. Probably don't DM her guy, or she's gonna show up with a bat at your house. She'll be bad for you, and be bad for you as well.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd smile in my mugshot.
Yeah, you'd be doing your podcast
I'd be
through
like-
a phone. You know,
That'd be funny.
There'd
We
be,
should
wouldn't
do
be a
that.
video podcast.
You are several degrees removed from anything I gotta fucking worry about, buddy. All right.
No, I really want to. I'm just. I, don't
I was
know,
just saying how
just-
Dave Portnoy shouldn't fucking talk to her because
Does
she's a
he
fucking
feel
old
weirded
man.
out that you don't want to go public with him?
No, he kind of agrees. He's like
Okay.
understanding about it. He's like, I understand. Now his
I don't know if
his
that's more
dad's
sus or
excited
less
for it.
sus. I
His-
don't know
his
how I
dad is
feel
the
about
scum
that.
of the
I feel like
earth.
that might be more sus on his part that he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's got a point.
You
No,
know
what
what
should
I
I
mean?
do?
I don't know. I mean, like he's
You're
like,
making
no,
me
it's
overthink."
fine. You don't have to post about me and like say that we're a thing. That's kinda
He's like
oof.
understanding though. He's like, I get it. Like, don't rush it.
I don't agree with this guy at all.
You don't want him out there. 'cause-
I'm usually not on the camp of saying Pookie is okay. Like, she's revealed a few things about Pookie, like the fact that he doesn't want to take her out. You know, now regardless of like whether or not they are open with this, with like his identity, you know, she sort of hinted that he's not even super interested in whether or not they're dating or not. You know, I feel like her concerns about Pookie maybe not being as exclusive as she would have hoped if certain people were to DM him is a valid concern based off of other details she's revealed about him. But the fact that he doesn't want to be famous based off of her is, I think at worst benign, at best commendable. But I don't think it's a reason for concern, I mean, a fucking, what's the word? I was gonna say degenerate because I so frequently fall to that word when I'm watching this show and thinking about people on the internet and stuff like that. Degenerate just easily comes to mind as a descriptor, but I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I lost it. Let's move on.
Telling you, the first person to hit him up, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a stroke. Basically, all my comments have been saying like Pookie's in it for the money.
Do you give him money?
Hell
Yes.
no, I don't give him money.
I don't believe
I'd
you.
be spoiling
I
him
don't
if he
believe
asked
you.
for it.
Like, has his lifestyle really changed since he started dating?
It would have to, right,
I
by
think
virtue
it's
of being
supposed to
around
be
her.
Build-A-Bear. I think it's kind of fun.
Hold on. Sometimes it's like sometimes I'll talk over something she's saying. Is like I can basically know what she's gonna say, and she's gonna say yes, of course it is, because that's what logically would follow. But then she's like, let her talk for 2 seconds, and now we're all of a sudden we're talking about Build-A-Bear. I'm like, okay, what's going on, honey? What are you talking about?
Telling you, I'm gonna have a stroke. Basically, all my comments have been saying like Pookie's in it for the money.
Do you give
Pookie is Dookie. I've been saying that from day one.
I be spoiling him, but he don't ask for it.
Like, is his lifestyle?
He doesn't need to. He's got you on the fucking hook, lady.
I mean, he gets spoiled. It's like a Build-A-Bear. I think it's kind of fun. He
Like,
don't
he
ask.
gets. You gave him a Build-A-Bear. Is that what you're
I
saying?
mean, yeah,
She did give
I
him a
did give.
Build-A-Bear, but that's not.
Okay,
Is
that's
that-
not.
Is that all you spoiled?
That's
him
not
with?
so
'Cause I
bad.
can tell you if that's it, he's not in it.
Yeah, that's like $50. Yeah.
No, I mean, like if I go
50
somewhere
bucks
else
at
get something,
most.
I'm like, oh, Pookie would like that. I'm gonna get it for him.
Okay.
It's like considerate.
So, like, what's the most expensive thing you got him?
So wait. Well, now I imagine that Pookie's just like
Build-A-Bear.
hanging out with her, just like fucking, sort of like glancing over at, I don't know, the latest Apple Watch, let's say. And he's just like, gee, it'd be really, really nice if someone would buy me an Apple Watch. Too bad I can't afford it on my pipe layer salary. Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to hope that some fortune will change for me in the future. I'll be able to afford an Apple Watch. It sure would be nice if someone was around who was rich and famous could purchase an Apple Watch, the newest Apple Watch for me. I bet it's pretty close to that.
So it wasn't too bad though.
Those Tennessee tickets.
That was also your man, so don't get on my.
God, we have
ass.
so much more to go through this shit. I gotta stop pausing it.
How you
I
gonna
was like,
put
we're
yourself
halfway
like
through,
every
right?
man
Not
ticket, too?
nearly,
Don't
not
even go
nearly
there.
halfway through.
Yeah. So not only do I spoil my man, I spoil hers too.
That's good. Well,
That was only for the game.
In the hotel. Well, Airbnb.
I feel like he's not in it for the bag.
He's not.
I think he's not in it.
Like,
for
he
the
don't
bag.
ask
If he's
for
not asking for
anything.
anything, and it's
He's
a
a good
Build-A-Bear,
fella.
then I think he's not in it for the bag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
I think you're safe.
All the comments keep eating him up though, and
I
he's
think
like,
you're safe. Hard launch it.
It's on you because you
But,
keep bringing him up. If you really want to keep your relationship on the
you should
DL,
post it
stop
in the
talking
middle
about
and
him.
he wakes up
Hey.
to it the next morning.
he'd be like, what the
He'd
fuck?
love that. I bet you'd really.
He
enjoy
probably
that.
would.
Yeah.
Until I have comments like, you know how you can read them like when you swipe up on Snapchat.
Yeah, of
I'd
course.
be sick. I'd probably be in my room throwing up.
Oh, never. I just wouldn't read the comments.
But they're so fun to look at. Like they're so funny.
I feel bad denigrating this man for being like Plato because he does have some fucking
And
wisdom
what
to impart, I
caption it?
guess.
It was funny. It was Taste by Sabrina Carpenter. Me and Chelsea were singing it, and I was like, "This song has like got crack in it." And somebody stood up and said, "What was it? Something about my mom." I was laughing my ass off. I was
Oh,
like,
that's-
fucked up, but it's funny."
Yeah, that sounds like it
Probably
was
would've
pretty
been a really
mean.
good story if you remember the joke.
Hold on, I will pull this out and
He
read
got
it.
you there,
I will
Haley.
pull
He
this
got
out
you
and
there
read
pretty
it,
good.
'cause it cracked me up. I read it a while ago. I said this.
If
song
you
is
knew
more
if you knew any of the
addicting than
details
crack.
of that, it would almost be like you were telling me
This one
something.
says, "Your mom didn't think so."
Oh.
I thought it
Damn.
was funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny. You can laugh.
We're all laughing, aren't we? We're all
There's
laughing our
emotions
asses
back.
off.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it way funnier.
See, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah.
I'm glad
I didn't
somebody
know
giggled.
that. I didn't know that going into the joke. So,
Yeah.
damn.
Does your mom do crack?
No, she's pretty straight.
No,
but,
I do
mean,
crack.
I don't think she really ever even smoked in her life, like weed,
That's
nothing.
good.
Yeah, she's pretty chill. She's like she'll drink, but that's about it.
Good deal. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
She's
for
a
you.
total lush, but otherwise she's fine.
That's why he doesn't have a lot
Not to
of
brag,
character.
but
Yeah, don't flex on me or anything.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Come from an intact household. Ain't that great?
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22? Oh, he's not much older than us.
No, how old are you?
It's like a year older than you, right?
Oh, 22.
Yeah.
We're babies.
Wow, look at that. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Have you listened to Glorilla's new album?
No, I'm not
Bloodrilla?
the biggest Glorilla fan.
Glorilla.
You don't like Glorilla?
Do you look at me and think like, oh, this guy?
I mean, I don't know anything about him except the name is Glorilla. But I think that's enough to hate him. I think that's enough to hate him.
How you can't.
No,
Glorilla? What the fuck is that?
Right, as you said to Glorilla.
You think that's clever? Do you think that's fucking clever?
I
Glorilla?
say get Ratchet.
Go fuck yourself.
Get Ratchet.
Oh, get Ratchet. Yeah,
Not
no,
right.
I don't get Ratchet to Glorilla.
Yeah, I'll get a ratchet and
Ratchet
fucking
too?
whap you over the head with
Get
it.
Ratchet
Fucking
too. I tend
end
not
this
to
fucking
get
stupid
Ratchet.
fucking podcast.
But I guess if I'm getting Ratchet to something,
Ratchet. Where are you from? You ain't from
Ratchet.
I'm from Toronto.
Canada.
Toronto.
What are you doing here?
You invited him.
What are you doing here?
Not necessarily here. What are you
Okay.
doing in
You
the
should be
United
with
States?
Drake right
Yeah,
now, consoling
so
him.
I do social media.
Yeah.
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
TikTok,
and
flip, flop.
That pretty much took me out to LA. I feel like this is the best place to do it. So
Does your family live here?
no, they all live back in Toronto still.
When do you go see him?
Holidays, birthdays, summertime. I usually make a trip.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I try to get back like 3 times a year. That's usually the number. If I'm getting back like 3 times, then it's good.
What did you say you're from? Toronto?
Toronto, yeah.
You know Tate McCrae?
Yes, he did,
Oh,
like
yeah.
4 times.
Okay, I'm gonna backtrack here because Haley's gonna start pulling random questions out of her ass.
I probably am.
When you
It's
how did you
fucking, it's
hard
gonna be a
launch
big
Gabby?
mess.
How did I hard launch Gabby? How did I
Hard
He
launch?
said cheese. Took a picture of her.
Like when was the first time y'all
Oh.
went together?
Yeah, I mean, we had like posted together for a while before I would say, like we were.
Man, this social media shit just adds a whole wrinkle into relationships. It sounds like a fucking pain in the ass.
I guess like we were like posting a lot as we were like hanging out.
I don't want to ever have to launch my
think it
girlfriend.
was
I don't know what the
probably on my
fuck that
podcast.
means, and I don't want to
I think
fucking
I
do it,
probably
okay?
said it
I don't want to
on my
launch my
podcast.
fucking
That was the first
relationships.
I would've said it is like the first time, like, oh yeah, I asked out Gabby, and like probably told the story about me like being all giddy and like excited and going to
Aw.
this dinner.
In earlier I should have said relationships. They talk about relationships a lot, a lot.
I'm like, okay, I'll do it at the car.
But
We'll do it
generally
at the
not
car,
very
we'll do the
healthy
car.
in
I
their
don't do it
description.
again. I like we get
Halfway
in the car,
done,
I
right?
think
Nope.
the whole car ride
Nope.
home, like 20 minutes. I'm like, I gotta ask. Didn't ask, and then like we're getting out of the car, and I was like, all right, I'm not going back into my house until I ask this girl, my girlfriend. Like, I can't do it. So I get out of the car first and like walk around to open her door. Open her door, she walks out, and then I was like, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I pretty much just like word vomited it out.
Do you wanna be my
And
girlfriend?
then yeah, like it was so fast. And then she was like, yes, like of course. Like at this point, she had already been to my house in Canada. She had seen like she'd visited with my parents. She knows my brother, my sister. Like it was like a pretty safe bet that I was gonna get a yes. My sister had told me like, dude, you gotta ask already. She wants like this is like she's gonna say yes.
Have you ever
But
been
I
told
was
no,
nervous.
though? Like,
This
when
is
you ask
so,
someone, like,
so
good question to ask,
fucking
because
boring. I do
when
not
someone's
care
asking
about
me
this
to
shit.
go into the space, I can't tell
How
no.
I'm
Right,
sorry. I keep
right.
getting incensed that someone named me Kanan thinks I can't stop watching this shit.
Someone
Someone named me
Yeah,
Kanan thinks
no,
I can't stop
mean,
watching
I
this
guess
fucking
I've never
shit.
asked a girl out and they've said
You
no,
must
but
be
I also
outside
think
your
it's, like,
fucking mind, okay?
Like to be my girlfriend, that's only happened 3 times in my life. So,
I've only had, this will be my third boyfriend.
yeah. So I guess I just haven't asked that
Yeah,
many.
you're like 21. Nothing's fucking happened to you. Hog Tuah is the only fucking thing that's happened to you in your whole fucking life, okay?
I'm just hoping to no more swinging, retire from the game, and
No more
be
swinging.
good. Be good.
How long do you plan to date her before you ask her?
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't want to go back and
Um,
find out.
I guess that can change with many different things, right? Like I don't know where I'm gonna be in 2 years. I don't know where I'm gonna be in 4, but I think in my mind, when I was younger, I'd always had it teed up like 28 to 30 is probably the age I want to get married, and then have a kid at like right away, pretty much right after that. So I
6
at
to
least have
8
the
years
first-
from now.
Yeah.
So you don't
Yes,
want to be a dildo?
that is what that is.
No, I'm still gonna look really good at 30.
Are you certain? You got a skincare routine?
No, but I'm certain. Yeah, I just think I think I'll have it. I think I'll still be good at 30.
I think me and Pookie are gonna run off to Vegas and get married. We've been
Oh, that's
talking about it.
beautiful.
You said beautiful?
Yeah, that's
I said
beautiful.
beautiful.
That's the word I would
Is it
use.
Glorilla. I'm not Glorilla.
It's so beautiful.
Fucking lost
Beautiful.
it. Oh,
I don't.
shit.
I don't speak like Glorilla, and I don't listen to her music. But I have seen the clips of her speaking, and I do like how she speaks. It is kind of satisfying.
We're trying to get her on.
That would be great.
I'm so excited
That'd
for
be
her.
It'd be
Great,
so
yeah.
fucking awesome.
That'd be beautiful.
Who's your favorite guest you've had on so far?
For mine, I'd probably go with like I think one of my tops is Theo Vaughn. I think he's just his humor gets
Was she hot?
me. So I think
What was that?
when he came on, it was just most enjoyable. Like I was just laughing the most. You know?
I feel like I'd laugh a lot with him too.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like
he's
it's
I get if you think he's funny, but do you think he's hot?
We need to get him on too. I'll holler at him. Don't worry.
yeah, I could see that being.
I'm
a
like,
great
"Hey, brother."
podcast. That would be a good little duo. You and
Don't let Pookie here. Don't let Pookie
That'd be
here.
very
Fucking get the
scary.
ratchet out.
Chelsea, I really want to go to a Rod Wave concert. I'm dying to see him in person.
Ooh, yes, we need to go. You should go to that app.
Oh, the Game Time app?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
a good
I mean-
idea. But you know what I love about Game Time? You can see the view from your seats before you.
If anyone knew me, they would know what this fucking means. I would rather go to a concert. I would rather go to a concert than fucking watch more of this shit. I'd rather go to a fucking 4-hour concert right now that takes an hour and a half to drive to an hour and a half to drive back.
Cool about it.
and watch
Even
the
if
rest
we
of this
don't wanna
fucking
get
shit.
these tickets right now. There's last minute deals up to the start of the event, and even an hour after it starts.
Well, we're in LA right now. We should go look for Dodgers tickets.
Let's do it. Everyone should go download the Game Time app, grant an account, and use code TALKTUA for $20 off your first purchase.
Terms apply.
Again, create an account, redeem code TALKT.
Create an account, redeem code,
$20 off.
Talk
That's
Tuah.
Talk Tuah for $20
Talk
off.
Tuah.
Download Game Time today. What time is it?
Game time. What time is it?
Game Time.
So you guys are like officially dating.
It's game time.
Yeah.
Yeah, just no hard launch.
No hard launches yet.
Wow. Things
God,
have
God,
gotten
we're
so
still
far.
on this shit. Jesus.
Huh? We posted a few with them. But his
Yo, his face
is
blurred out.
Poor guy.
You guys seen any movies lately or anything? Can we
Did you
please
get
talk about
tickets
something
to do
else?
that?
I mean, I would feel like it was like a gas station robbery video that was just posted on me if my face was blurred out. Yeah.
I think
Okay,
the thing
you
with
got a
you that
point.
people are like, who the hell is Pookie? So it's just like funny for you to be like,
It's kind of, I feel like, become a character. Because even the last time, when we did this the first time.
It's become
we
a
were
part of the
talking about,
cherished
like,
lore of Talk
Pookie
Tuah.
or whatever you're calling him. A lot. So I feel like it's almost become like a character for people now.
It's
people
almost
know
like he's
about this,
become a
like,
part of our lives. It's almost like he's a member of all our families.
You know what
I
I'm
get that a
saying.
lot
You know what
though.
I'm
They
saying,
think
right?
he's imaginary, or it's Chelsea, which you kind of
And
fit the
Pookie.
description. Do you and your girlfriend live together?
I'm gonna
Pretty
fucking
much.
show a picture of Pookie and he's
So I
fucking
have a place in
Mr.
Oklahoma,
Snuffleupagus.
And then she has a place in like Beverly, West Hollywood area. But she is not there often. She is not there often. She's probably at my place 29 out of 30 days a month. I would say.
Okay,
So,
we're
yeah,
halfway.
but
We're
I mean, I
halfway. It's like
it.
we gotta be halfway,
Just
right?
here every
We
night,
are.
every night,
Thank God.
every
Thank
night.
God.
Before?
I think I might have just ended it all right now, and I don't mean the
Look at you
stream.
go.
I don't mean the stream. I mean my life.
Love cooking.
This was not halfway over
That's
yet.
something I'll always do. Like my parents did that a lot when I was growing up. I feel like that was a big part of our like, just like a big component to our family. Like having home cooked meals was a big thing. And spending time.
Internet's
together
going
at the kitchen table.
screwy Louie.
So for me, like when I think about like, oh, you know, like getting married or like where I'm gonna be at that point in 6 to 8 years, like I want to be cooking dinners every night for my family. I think that's like the most fun thing to do. I think being able to cook 6 times a week, then have like one night where it's like maybe a little bit easier.
Does he know how to cook at all? Because that'd be the first step.
But yeah, no, if I could cook every night, I would.
what kind of food do you cook for?
She likes pasta a lot. Pasta's like
Pasta?
yeah.
Pasta. Ooh, I don't like that.
I ain't never heard that before.
Pasta. That must be a Canadian thing.
Pasta.
Pasta.
Pasta?
Well, yeah, no. In
Oh.
Canada, I guess we just
Oh,
say pasta.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we're all fucked up
yeah,
up there.
people usually get a giggle out of that. But pasta, I do that a lot. I think her main thing is pasta. I like steak a lot, so I try to cook steak as much as I can. We do a couple different things. Like she's trying to get like a lot of protein and not too many calories right now. So like the other day I did like deviled egg burgers, which were kind of like a
What?
nuts recipe, but pretty good tasting actually. It was just like instead of a burger, like you're making tiny little patty burgers, and then you're using deviled eggs as the buns instead of buns. It just gives you more protein, less calories.
Okay.
Kind of intrigued me with the whole deviled egg burger.
It's actually really
You
good.
got me and her over here looking at each other like,
I really didn't think I was going to like it much. And then I made it for her, and I tried one, and I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to make like 4 of those for me right now. So,
okay, you might have to send me the recipe.
yeah,
for that.
I can DM it to you.
We're
Okay.
talking about sending each other
All right, I
recipes.
have a few rapid fire questions.
Meat Canyon thinks this is a show that people can't stop watching where we're talking about sending each other recipes. This would be a boring conversation for my grandmother, okay?
Okay, I should have bricked when little baby sent me a cowboy emoji.
Did he slide into your DMs though?
Not like that. I don't know. Sugar Sean O'Malley threw me for a spin too.
Yeah.
He actually video called you, didn't he?
Yeah, and I was intoxicated that night. That's when we were in Nashville and I was jumping over fences.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't see it. I don't know what he wanted either.
Huh. I mean, the craziest. I guess the one that sticks out, I think it was probably because it was like one of the first big ones, like back in like 2019 or something like that. 2020, Camila Cabello DM'd me, and that was crazy. Just again, like it was like I just got into LA, so that was nuts. But it was like she was asking for me to do something for like one of her siblings or something like that.
Like
It was-
what?
I think it was like a birthday
Oh,
shout
okay.
out. It was
Aw.
something like easy and simple like that. But yeah,
We listened to her when she was in Fifth Harmony.
she kills it. I like some of the music now.
I
I
think it's
think it's
good.
great.
Yeah, I probably would have shit my pants if she DM'd me too.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't stop watching this, folks. I'm transfixed.
Into your DMs, like hitting on you.
Yeah.
I want to stop, but I can't.
Who?
I mean, I already gave.
It's
one. I
too
don't know.
She
alluring.
didn't. She was just.
It's like it's cast a
Yeah,
glamour on me, like some kind of
Don't matter.
fucking
Gabby's
vampire.
Gabby's the only one that matters to me. So
Oh yeah, sorry.
don't even
forgot.
think so. Yeah.
Love you, Gabby.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't need to answer that either. I got a man too.
Sorry,
Nice.
guys.
Tell him. Set him
Nice.
straight.
Let's go. Yeah.
I'm just doing.
Trying to stir
She's
the
gonna get
pot
us in
here.
trouble.
Hey,
Yes,
yeah, it's
exactly.
like poking the
Hold
bear
on.
over here.
Right.
Hold
Cuss
on.
out.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
We should just send.
It's like Lost. It's like Lost. Like we have to go back. Like no, that island was so fucked up. It was so fucked up. We have to stay away. No, we have to go back. We have to go back.
You did. All right. It's
She
just good
did.
to know who we're pointing blame at.
Which one of your friends would you set me up with?
Dave Portnoy. Dave
Anthony.
Portnoy.
I love Anthony. He's like my roommate, and he's single. So
He's constantly asking which of my friends would
You got
be
a
willing to
picture of
spit on my rancid old thing.
I mean,
Thing.
but
Sorry,
it's
thing.
Instagram.
Yeah,
I
show
don't,
me a
like, have
picture of him. I need to
photo
see
of
what I'm looking at here. Chelsea, guess what?
What is it? This
Whoa,
time?
where the
Did you
fuck are
even
they
know
now?
election?
Like you can bet on who's gonna be.
Okay,
president?
okay. So now they're recording from inside the doctor from Eyes Wide Shut's apartment, his office apartment, his apartment office. I don't know what the fuck you call it. That place that he fucking was talking with Tom Cruise in. Told him the password was Fidelio. That room. Anyone who's seen Eyes Wide Shut knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay,
It's this new app called Cowsheet.
looks just like
No
that.
way. I gotta see this for myself.
It's a much nicer aesthetic. I
Oh
wish
my
we could
gosh,
hang
you
out in
can
this
bet on
room.
different
Oh my
events,
god,
too.
that chair
Who do you
looks
think your
nice.
favorite
I don't like
president
leather,
right
but
now?
that does
me
look like a
check it out.
comfy ass chair.
It says right here that Trump's winning by 60%, but you can also bet by each state. I gotta get Pookie
I'm
in on
sorry,
this.
what?
He's gonna lose his mind.
Oh yeah, he loves to bet.
There must be some
Evidently,
Tennessee
it's legal in all
figures,
50
lady. I don't think
states.
it's
That
quite
means
that
what Tennessee
disparity,
do.
disparaging
I'd like
in
to see
numbers.
fun for me.
Disparity,
I'd like to do and win some money.
different.
Oh, don't
Different
forget
will
to show
do.
Granny.
I don't
You
think the
already know
numbers
she's
are
gonna
that
love
different. I
this.
think
But
they're
when
much
I run for
closer than that.
president, Are you gonna bet on me like I've been talking about?
Hell
God damn
yeah,
it! The way
I am.
things are
I
going in
was
this
thinking I
country,
can't
fucking
say
Haley
much
is gonna be
too.
fucking
Oh,
running for
Haley, tell
president.
everyone
It's
about
gonna be
your
her and The
billboards.
Rock running
Everyone
against each
watching
other.
This, sign up and use my code Cowsheet.com/TalkTuah. And the
We
first
get to
500
choose between
votes
Haley,
get
Hawk
$1,000
Tuah Welch, or
get a
Dwayne The
free
Rock
$3
Johnson.
And back to my slogan. What y'all think about?
You know what? I'm gonna choose a
$5
different
upgrade
fucking
that
country to
toilet
live
paper
in.
and give your ass a love
I'm gonna
it
go live in
deserves.
Toronto with fucking Josh.
Sorry, I
Josh and
didn't know.
Drake and Josh. There you go.
I had to see
Drake
who
and
I'm looking at
Josh
here.
in
Who you
Toronto.
Um,
You know who he is. I mean,
Those
I just
boys were
looked at
funny, weren't they?
I guess I would have to meet him.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, this
yeah,
is my
it does
proposal
make
for
sense.
you,
Okay.
pal. So are you going back in November?
Undecided, but maybe if the proposal's good enough.
Okay, I bet you $1,000 I kick your ass and I stay in longer.
Have you been playing a lot?
No, I haven't thought about poker since like last time.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
then I seen you got done
It was
before
like a
I
tournament or
did.
something.
Yeah,
And
I
then the
did.
little fella beside me, he was like, "This can go on for 8 hours," and I was like, "8 hours? I can't do that." So I was like, "All in." I didn't have shit in my hand. I was like, "Okay, bye."
Nice.
Well, I don't think
You
that's how
wanna
you're
go
supposed to play the
$1,000 for
game.
next one, if I'm there, I'll give you $1,000 if you say.
Okay, so now,
Yeah.
we're just two rich people talking about making large bets, gambling with each other. I think enough of this podcast is about gambling with regards to like the ads and everything. We don't got to make the meat of it also about gambling. And I feel the need to remind you that like it's not interesting to talk to rich people about how rich they are. Especially when you don't have two fucking dimes to rub together. It's actually kind of very disheartening and annoying conversation to hear. Two people talking about how
feel like you didn't
they're
try the
pissing
last
away thousands of dollars
not that
gambling
I-
and couldn't
it's not
even
that I didn't
be
try. I
bothered to
think
think
it's
about
just
it.
like
Must
one
be
of the ones
nice.
that those
Must be fucking
don't
nice,
feel
huh?
as safe as I necessarily would, right? Like I'll just like shove more just because it's like free money.
Who's
know?
better at it, you or Bryce?
I think Bryce is better at it.
Maybe next time instead of throwing away your
I think, like,
thousands of
when
dollars,
we
you can
both learn
fucking
a lot,
throw it my way. Then I can fucking have a stream where I can have a
beat him.
video that plays at
But
more than
now
fucking
he
10
just
frames a second, you
I
know?
feel like he does that every single day, so I'd give that to him.
I don't want to sit at a table.
More like a minute. More like a minute. 10 frames a minute. Am I right? Jesus. What the fuck's going on here? I fucking downloaded this shit. I must have very bad internet or a bad internet cord. I don't know.
I'm trash at it.
I think
This
it's
show
more
is just
like
so alluring and so
because
interesting. It just drives me to talk about just about
playing
anything
field
else
ends
going
up
around on my
leveling a little
desk.
bit
It's
because
just
we both
so
get inside each
entertaining.
other's heads, you know? Where it's like if I was a random and he was a random and we were at our skill set, he'd probably beat me every time.
Okay.
That's what you do.
Okay. I missed something very important. We're both
I
randoms.
kind of like playing against him, so. I love
But
playing
you're
against
probably good too, though. So it's like competition.
him.
You're good. Oh,
I'm
poker.
trash at it.
I think
I'll
it's
admit
more
it.
just.
Yeah, it's like, why are you playing
because
it?
We're friends. The playing field ends up leveling a little bit because we both get inside each other's heads, you know? Where it's like if I was a random and he
Okay, I
was a
think I
random
can do it
and
if
we
I
were
just
at
do
our
this the
skill set,
entire
he'd
time.
probably beat me every time.
I think I
That's
can
what
make
you
it through the
think?
rest of it
Okay.
if I just do this.
You played with Steiny this past time, right?
Poker?
Yeah.
Yeah. I played with him.
He's better.
Oh,
than
no,
you.
we ran into a snag. I can't
No,
blink.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
He's helping me.
No, I don't think it's
Who's
gonna
helping
work
you?
out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're starting to.
Well,
I
that
think
makes sense.
Steiny has the crush on you. That's why he was
Come on.
Steiny?
Yeah.
No.
wanted
He
to be
cracks me
goofy.
up when I see his like Instagram feed and he's got like a different nice big bootied girl on his bed. Or doing like videos with him. He cracks me up.
Yeah, he's a funny
He's so
guy.
funny.
Funny
He's
guy.
so funny.
Yeah.
You got anything else, Chelsea?
You got anything else to talk about?
Keep going.
Sorry, we're yappers.
It's the slowest rapid fire I've ever been
I
hit with.
I know, that's what I'm
We've
saying.
had 2 questions in the last 10 minutes.
What's your most embarrassing high school memory?
Ooh.
I'm
Most
curious to know what you were like in
That
high
time we super glued a kid's butt cheeks together. The
I was
authorities got
an
involved. It
asshole.
was very bad for everybody.
Let's think. Most embarrassing moment, probably like kids like airplaying my like musicallys onto the smart board. I would
Do
say
it for
that's
us.
have to be like a tall.
Airplaying my music on the smart board.
You brought up musically, you gotta do the thing for us.
Mind the fucking Jetsons? What the fuck are you talking about?
Maybe if somehow
I can't do
you
that
guys had
anymore.
convinced
I
me to
can't do
drink
that
wine
anymore.
before this, you might have gotten one, but
I tried.
I can do it a little
I
more.
mean,
I can do a
I'll
little
offer
more.
it.
no.
I can do a little
okay.
more.
It's okay.
Yeah, I would have
What's
sent you
yours,
an Uber
Haley?
home. There's a
Now
lot.
this
I
is
know, I
fucking
don't know what's in
podcasting.
there.
This right here, this is podcasting. This is fucking streaming, baby.
Not
We're on the
like
cutting edge here.
the school, I guess.
Can I
But
consider that? I mean, it's like UCA camp.
Yeah.
what's
like-
embarrassing about that?
What's embarrassing about that?
You were
It
living
seems
your
like
best life.
pretty rock
I like
star.
disappeared. And when they found me, I was just, wee.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty cool story.
I don't know. What's something bad I done?
I don't think it's
This-
bad. I
this
think it's
podcast?
embarrassing.
Every episode of this
Well,
podcast.
embarrassing. What's something embarrassing I done?
Okay, next question.
Okay, yeah, next question. I don't know.
How did you tell Gabby you love
My
her?
fingers are getting too
How did I tell
greasy to
Gabby I love
fucking
her?
hold my eyelids up
Um,
anymore.
Do you?
I'm a disgusting
do you wanna
man.
go first, or do you want me to go first?
You got it.
Cool. It'd be weird if you told Gabby you loved her.
I would like to go first. I would like to go right now if that's possible. I would like to end the podcast now if that's possible.
When it was before we were dating, actually, and
My God,
we
we're
had
still talking about
gone
relationships.
to my hometown. We were in the bedroom that I like grew up in, and we were like just kind of joking around, fooling around, whatever. And she had said,
I don't wanna know
something,
this.
made some joke to me, and I kind of just slipped out after she said it. Like I laughed and I was like, "I love you," and I just kind of paused. And then she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Nothing,
Dude.
nothing," and kind of just brushed it off.
Dude, okay, look, listen. You're gonna learn a little bit about me today, okay? I have what is known as chronic lung disease. Okay? And I have to cough like that fairly often, okay? But let me tell you, I wasn't doing that when I was 22. And I'm just kind of concerned that these young people aren't taking as good care of themselves as they should be. That sounded like a pretty nasty cough, buddy. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. Because here's the thing. I'm way older than 22, and as previously stated, I suffer from something called chronic lung disease. You shouldn't sound anything like me, okay? You shouldn't be making any of the noises that I make, all right? Anyway.
That was probably the first time I said it. Yeah.
So actually,
Man, these
actually,
headphones
Gabby
suck.
did
They
this to me.
hurt.
I'm
Oh,
kidding.
ow.
I'm kidding.
Yours sounded way more romantic than mine at the start of that. Mine was
Yeah.
just
Get what you pay
I
for
took her
'em.
to the beach and told her.
$13.
What'd she say?
She was like, "I love you too, of course."
Oh wow.
Haley actually told Pookie she loved him before he told her.
Dude, I was fucking hammered in a hotel.
Oh, okay.
I was
well,
And
that's
he
a
didn't
little-
say
hammered.
it back.
little. Oh,
Yeah, that was the mic drop right there.
no kidding. And then
Yeah.
You
thought it
fucking
was-
people are young. You don't even know what the
This is
fuck
like
you're
months,
saying,
like,
okay?
before.
Calm down.
Okay. You had to earn the building
Which
there.
that was hardly speaking. It wasn't me.
Right.
So that was
Yeah, that was what was her. Per,
That's all
I
right.
forgot what her
You
her
get that,
personas
yeah.
are. Her
Little
alternate
version of that,
personalities.
Hopefully, I don't know. Probably has, but you know, didn't hurt you.
It's like one of those things that happens. Like you gotta go home to like your homegirls the next day and be like, "Oh, I done something bad."
God, my hair looks
You're like,
awful.
"Oh,
I
no,
gotta
what
put
you
some
did,
shit
I
in it
told
or
her."
something. I gotta do something with it.
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
It's a tough one to recover.
but now
from.
he said it first this time,
That's good.
and then I was like, "Huh?"
Now you're back on the playing field.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good
yeah.
now. Chelsea, I got something I gotta tell you.
What?
So Pookie's back
Uh-oh.
is hairy, and I don't know how to tell him.
You know what you can get for him?
What?
The Chairman Pro.
Oh, from Manscaped.com, right?
Right.
It's the one that
I feel like the
comes
most we
with
know
the
about
wedges,
Pookie
right?
is his
Yeah, I've
frequent
heard about
body
that,
hair
but if you
issues
want
due to
me
these
warn you,
Manscaped
on
commercials.
the right side of the bracket, there's
And I
a
gotta
blue
tell you,
button.
I'm
So
not
it
even
will
sure
do
if
a
they're
even
actually
more
real. I
precise
think they
shape.
might just be
It even comes
creating
with
a
travel lock, perfect
fictional
for
world
business
of
or getaways,
Pookie's
and an
back
LED
and
spotlight to ensure
uh,
a precise shave every time.
groin hair issues.
Waterproof so you can use in the shower.
For the benefit of these ads, call me cynical,
Luxury
but I don't know if they're being
professional
honest
shave,
about
whether
Pookie's
he loves
hair
a clean,
concerns.
smooth shave or prefers to keep that rugged 5 o'clock shadow, the Chairman Pro's the way to go. So if you're looking for a thoughtful and practical gift that he'll actually use and love, get 20% off and free shipping when you use the code TUA at manscaped.com.
Tuah.
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 At manscaped.
Tuah.
You heard it.
Use the
You
code
ate
Tuah.
You should have pulled the card back on him and laughed in his face.
I
That's
did.
what I would have done.
I did. I was in your driveway. I hope your mom
not
got it
that
on
much
fucking
more.
camera.
It's not
like
that
the little
much more
camera that's on
left.
your
It's
porch.
not
I was
that
like,
much more
surely
left.
God, she's got that. She's got to. I was like, what? And I just kind of looked at him and I was like, I love you too. I turned around and I walked in the house and that's why I was like, y'all.
All right, next question. What's something people are generally surprised to find out about you when they meet you?
Generally, I feel like the first thing people always say is like, "Oh, you're taller than I thought." I think that's like the first thing people
Stand
say
up.
when they meet me.
He does look tall. Yeah, he's got a
I didn't think
lanky
about
kind of
that.
form to him.
Was very demanding.
Turn around, give us a little look.
You're the height I
Okay.
expected you to be.
But I'm not like.
You're exactly as tall as I thought you were.
It's just people think I'm like 5'9". They just think I'm Bryce's height.
Well, yeah, because you're a fucking famous guy in Los Angeles. So of course you're fucking like a dwarf. Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. Not a dwarf.
Yeah, I'm
Because I
like-
used to get
Elf,
like,
there we
right
go. That's
from
not-
doing social media. People used to be like,
That's
"Oh,
not
you're actually,
something to be
like, a
upset
normal
about.
Person.
No one's an elf, okay? There's actual dwarfs out there. There's no elves.
Obviously.
You can be an
I'm
elf.
nice unless it's like 5 o'clock in the morning at an airport and you're asking for a picture while my hair's on this side of my head and I'm in my pajamas.
Yeah.
I'm like, get away from me.
Yeah, I
You know?
think when we first
Yeah,
met,
that is
I
rude.
expected you to be like a douchebag.
I did
Oh,
too.
Just
yeah.
because I knew you from TikTok.
See, I think that's what a lot of people think, and then they'll be like, and yeah, so they're like, oh.
Yeah, they would expect you to be a douchebag because they're used to seeing you on TikTok being a fucking douchebag. That makes sense. You've made your whole fucking bread and butter being a damn douchebag. Of course I'm gonna expect you to be a douchebag. You're the douchebag guy.
Men, I don't know. I don't like talking to men.
Fair. Men suck.
Like, what am I gonna talk to you
Men
about?
suck. Men suck.
Sports?
No one knows
Who
better
is
than
sports?
us.
I am actually into sports.
What
yeah.
are you into?
Football, hockey, basketball. Those are probably the top three.
What do you think about baseball?
He just named me the top 3 sports, not his top 3 favorites.
Yeah, I asked to play when I was younger. My dad said, no, I'm not gonna bring you a sport so you can sit in the outfield for 3 hours. And
I'm not gonna watch my son die from a
Yeah.
broken
There's
neck.
a lot of dirt too. White pants.
Doesn't.
And it's filthy. She's right. You're right, Haley. It's freaking dirty.
Not when I was like
Worst of all, it's filthy.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, my parents don't even live in the same country as me, so yes, I still don't do my own laundry. I mean, someone does that for me, but I will do my laundry.
You
once
probably
in a
could have
while.
left that
Just once in a
left that
while.
detail
Yeah,
out.
you know.
I mean, it's the thought that counts. At least you do it
Yeah.
sometimes, and you know how to do it.
Yeah, I know how to. I mean, I know how to throw a bundle of clothes.
There's not really much
wash
to
them
it.
and Throw a Tide Pod in and click go. Like, it's not that.
Some men can't do
complicated.
that. You'd be very surprised.
That's
Bug
surprising.
can't wash his own clothes.
Well,
Bug
he's a
don't wash
bug.
from home. He's not.
He's
like-
a bug. He doesn't even have
Doesn't mean
hands.
he
You're
can have it.
expecting
I'm
too
sorry,
much
he
of the
has
guy.
it.
He's a freaking bug.
I'm glad I can click 2 buttons and pick things up.
Fair
good.
enough.
What's one slang word from your hometown that the
You want a bug to fucking roll around a turd? Yeah, he'll do that for you. But do your laundry, he's gonna have a hard time. Doesn't even fucking have hands to do it
You
with.
know what a ute is?
A what?
Like waist ute?
Huh?
No.
A ute? Like a young.
Okay.
A youngin?
Oh, okay. What's
Do you know what yonder
Oh wait,
is?
do you know what?
this? Isn't like he's like you're like. Do you know what this is? No. Okay. Do you know what this is? No. Do you know what this is? No. Like I'm fucking. How deep do we have to go before you get to a term I fucking know what the hell you're saying?
A what?
Like waist ute?
Come again?
No.
A ute? Like a youngin?
A youngin?
Like a
What's that?
little,
What are you saying?
A little kid?
Yeah.
A penis? A penis that grows out of your leg?
Sunning someone.
A,
else.
th-
Like,
a
that would
second
be like
penis that
saying,
grows off of your thigh? What?
Like junior or something like that. Like it's kind of the same. Like you call him like a little.
You call your penis junior? What are you talking
It's
about?
just like putting someone under you. I feel like it's like being like you're a little kid too.
I ain't never heard that.
It's like a Toronto slang thing.
Okay, fair enough. What you know about yonder?
Canada's
Like
extremely
over
fucked up country.
Okay, you do know that. maybe. What's another word I can give him? I don't know. I got nothing,
Maybe
guys.
put the crickets
Youngin.
over this, please.
Please.
What?
I was
Punchibana?
thinking that, but I was like, I don't
Punchy
know
Bana?
what pinata is.
Wait, hold on. She said Poochie Banyana, and I think the subtitle said Poochie Bana. It's like you guys didn't learn your phonetics in school, I guess, because that is not how you would spell that word. I'm sorry to say. Poochie Banyana. It'd be let's see, Poochie Banyana. Poochie Baya Banyana Byana. Poochie Banyana. Banyana. Yeah, Banyana. Poochie Banyana. Yes. I think it comes from the Romance languages.
Junior or something like that. Like it's kind of the same. Like
Its roots are in Latin.
A you?
It's just like putting someone under you. I feel like it's like.
Now
being
let's
like you're
let's see what they spell it as. I
ain't
think it's
never heard
Poochie
that.
Banyan, as they said. Poochie Banya. That's a fucking character on The Simpsons and Seinfeld mixed together.
Okay, you do know that.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, yeah.
What's another word I can give him? I don't know.
Come
I
on.
got nothing,
Maybe
guys.
put the crickets
Do it.
over this, please.
Do it.
Please.
Spell the word. Poochie Bana. Punchy Bana? Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. I'm incensed. Nothing I've seen on this episode of fucking Talk Tuah has made me anywhere near as upset as that fucking estimated fucking spelling of Poochie Banyana. That says Punchy Bana. Punchy Bana. Punchy Bana. It would be Pochiebanyana. Banyana. Poochie Banyana. Poochie Banyana. Poochie Banyana. Punchy Bana. Fuck, it's not even the right amount of syllables. I can't even begin to tell you how fucked up that spelling of Poochie Banyana is. Did you go to school? Did you go to school in America? Huh? And that's how you spell Poochie Banyana? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious right now? Unreal. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If you guys need a fucking copy editor, if you guys need someone who can proofread your shit, I am available, okay? And clearly I'm capable. I fucking caught this egregious error here. This serious, significant error. This is not anywhere near how you would spell Poochie Banyana, okay? Poochie Banyana has another syllable and a whole lot more letters in it. A whole lot more. You couldn't be more wrong. You couldn't be more wrong if you fucking tried, okay? So I'm sorry. This
I was
makes me
thinking
more
that,
sad
but
than
I was like,
anything
I
so
don't know.
far.
You know what Poochie Banyana
No, and we'll never know because we don't even know how to spell it. We couldn't look it up in the dictionary if we tried.
An actual word, or is this something you've made up?
Something I've made up.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
It'll be in the dictionary before long. It'll be a question on Jeopardy with new words in the OED
Say it.
next year, I'm sure.
The word cooter?
Yeah. Okay. I thought you'd have like a funny way of saying it.
No.
Like you did fucking.
I say stank gap. That's what I say when I refer to a
I'm gonna
woman's
start saying pasta.
Yeah.
intimate area. Her stank
That's
gap.
another word you could have used.
Her
Pasta.
gash.
Well, you know what pasta is.
Now I do. When you said it, I
If
was like,
I
what
would
the
have just
hell did
said
he just
pasta,
say?
you would have been like, I can't put together what that is.
Yeah, exactly. Pasta. I was like,
Man. All right. What's the next one?
What's
I
the
think you can
last
figure
lie
out
you
pasta
told?
is.
The last lie I told.
y'all are about to eat my ass up. Actually.
I can't wait to be on Talk
Yeah,
Tuah.
so
That was the
yeah,
last
man.
lie I
Last
told.
lie I told was, yeah, that's my cousin in my phone.
What was the last lie I told? I don't know. I don't know if I.
I'm
have
faithful
one.
to my girlfriend. That's the last lie I
Okay,
told.
I
You be
changed my
lying
mind.
often like that. Do you lie a lot?
Yeah. Good trying to get him to out himself like that, but he's not quite that
Last lie I
stupid.
told
He's
actually
basically
was
the
like,
next
"You
Plato. Okay, he's not
really
he's not gonna
No,
fall into
actually, I
that
said
trap.
that, didn't I? I think you asked me that. You're like, are you
told me
okay?
no.
One of y'all asked me that, and I was like, yeah, I'm okay.
I think when I walked in here, someone asked like if I was excited, and I said yeah.
Oh my God, he said what I said. He fucking said what I said. That's great. These are the moments that Twitch streaming is made for, folks. Because you can't fucking write this shit. You can't fucking write this shit. I was like, oh, it'd be funny if I was like, oh, yeah, the last fucking lie said I was happy to be on the show. And then what did he do? He fucking said exactly what I said. Yes. Man. This is what it's all about, folks. This is the good life.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You want that ass
was
beat,
a
don't
joke.
you?
That was a
Oh, he's
joke.
not kidding. He's not
There's more
kidding.
That was a
You
joke.
wish he was kidding.
I mean,
He's not
yeah,
kidding.
I don't know if I have a last lie. I'm
He's being
probably,
as serious as
saying
fucking
I got
death
a bogey
itself.
Today on a hole that I got a double bogey playing golf, maybe something like that.
You play golf?
I love golf.
I don't see you playing golf.
Oh, I play it.
Yeah, I do. He fucking looks like a golf guy.
I'm alright. I'm
Alright.
like, just like middle. I would say this.
He's
is
a rich
the
white
first-
guy, so
this
yeah,
is
he's a
the first
fucking
person
golf
I've
player.
Really been like, oh, I'm gonna play though.
We
Make
gotta
sure I
set
get
you
on
and
TV.
Pookie up a golf match.
He plays.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Do you know what he shoots?
Because he is, by virtue of his association with her, also a rich white guy. That's how it
Okay, I
works.
want him on the course with him.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair.
Fair. Election day is coming up on November 5th. 30% of registered voters don't turn out to vote, and only 23% of people under 30 voted in the last election. How are we supposed to have a say in our future if we're not showing up at the polls? Don't be another no-show statistic.
I think
Get
she's
up,
really
send the vote,
passionate about
bottle
this.
or
I think this is a
flash talk, now,
personal,
register. It's
personal.
nonpartisan, meaning they don't care who you're
Quest
voting
or
for, they just want to ensure
quest.
you can vote. Head over to sendthevote.org
personal-
talk and they'll help you sign up, register, and check
personal
if you're all
thing for
set.
her,
You
let's
can
say.
also text Talk Tuah 33022
It's a personal thing. She's
to
very,
let
she's
us
very
know. That's
invested in this as a
TALK
cause.
2
Cause that works. Cause. That's what I meant to say.
What's
Cause.
your most controversial opinion or hot take?
Be careful now.
I'm gonna. I don't know. I guess I got a lot of slack for this recently, but like, milk goes amazing with pizza.
What?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Disgusting.
That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
like, eating pizza with a glass of milk, unreal.
You drink white milk.
Canada is the
by
most
itself.
messed up country in the world.
All the time. Yeah, I would drink white milk any moment of the day, morning, night.
That's so weird. I've met some people like that. I had a friend like that who would just fucking, just every time he'd eat dinner, just have a big fucking tall glass of milk. All right, and I'm sorry if you do that. You know, I think Uncle Perry, even if he is even still watching this right now. So thank you very very much, by the way. But if you know if you're a tall glass of milk drinker, I'm sorry to call your ass out and say you're a fucking weirdo, but it is weird. Okay, it is weird, and only the freakiest of freaks do that kind of shit. You know. Have some water, or you know, if you're feeling freaky, maybe a soda or something. But milk, you can't be having a big tall glass of milk with your dinner. Okay, what is this fucking 1953? What the fuck are you talking about?
Pretty much have it with anything as well, but I'm just saying with pizza, it's really good.
Maybe it's just a me thing, because I'd be shitting
That's
on
dairy
pizza.
overload, buddy. That's dairy
Oh, that just
overload.
sounds like you're like lactose
That's gonna give
intolerant.
yourself. You're
Yeah,
gonna give
see,
yourself
and
cancer that
before,
way.
Like, we even figured that out. Just white milk by itself, I will not drink it unless, like, there's been an Oreo in it.
Right.
What?
The Oreo needs to be in it for
You
to
guys are
drink.
both really
Yeah, it's like,
fucked
adds a
up with
little
your milk
flavor to it. It
opinions.
doesn't
Okay.
taste like milk.
No.
I feel like it does.
I really don't think it does it whatsoever, unless you're like, I don't know, leaving the Oreo in.
You
Like,
drink
is it
just
like
straight white
straight
milk.
milk?
You're
I'll
sick.
drink it out of the jug.
I'm not gonna
Do
drink like a
that.
cup of
I
dirt
can't
milk.
say I
Like
do
what
either.
the fuck you're
A
doing?
lot of people
You're
don't,
both
yeah,
fucking weird if you
but
ask
that's
me.
why I said I think I get slapped. for
That
Yeah.
that's definitely something that needs to be discussed.
All right. That's
Do I have one? I don't know. I'm not really into that kind of shit.
What?
not into. You're not into hot takes.
I mean, what's something I feel strongly opinionated about? I don't know.
I ain't into that shit.
I don't know.
Having opinions? Fuck that.
I mean,
boy.
she's pretty
That's my
into
hot
using
take.
physical violence to resolve her issues. I
don't
think that's a
keep my opinions to
controversial
myself
stance.
Unless it's going to like one or them. So I don't know. What's something I feel so strong
I don't know.
about?
Maybe you're like anti-handicap.
Some people
rights.
deserve to get hit. That's something that I think a lot of
Okay,
people
what's
disagree with.
something that like most people agree with that you have an opposite opinion over?
I don't know.
Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is a bad game. That's my hot take. That's my fucking hot take. I feel like I need to get this out of here some way, any way I can. The opportunity's presented itself. I'm gonna take it. People need to know. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, the recent release by Nintendo, if you can even fucking call it that, because it doesn't feel like a real Nintendo game. It was probably developed by some fucking shitty developer they own or something, not the fucking house proper or whatever. People tell you that game's a 9 or whatever. Basically, everywhere will tell you that game is great. Don't buy that game. It's very, very bad. I bought it and I regret it, and I will regret it to my dying day. And that's my burden to bear. You don't have to be like me. Don't be like me. Don't be like Uncle Game Boy. You don't want to be a loser and a failure. Don't be like me. And don't buy Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. You're going to regret it. All right? That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted
Maybe
to say
who you're
about that.
voting for? That could be a hot take.
She told me to keep my mouth shut. Yeah, let's not get on to that. Actually,
I'm Canadian. I don't have to vote.
I don't even
no,
think that's a
and I
hot
just
take.
figured
And
that
I
out this
can't.
year. Y'all have like a, what do you call it, a minister?
Prime Minister.
Yeah.
A
that's weird.
minister. You guys have a
Kinda cool,
priest
though.
or something? A
I
high
didn't know y'all
priest?
done that. And then we met that girl in the bathroom in New York, and she was from Toronto.
And what was her relationship to the Prime Minister?
So we were talking about like our vapes. She was like, we don't have like vapes here with like flavors in them. And I was like, well, why not? She's like, oh, the Prime Minister doesn't allow it. And I was like, Prime Minister? I was like, well, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I thought y'all had presidents there.
Yeah, I didn't know Canada was a theocracy. That's
I don't get
crazy.
outraged if you can't tell
We
me.
also have provinces instead of states. Man, just like Plato and Socrates.
Instead of miles, we have kilometers.
You're gonna have to sit down and educate me some more sometime.
Yeah, someone needs to.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You're gonna be sitting right there with me.
You said it,
I'm
man.
trying to think of one. So what's your dream purchase if $100,000 just dropped in your lap right now?
I'd probably buy me a new car,
What kind of car you wanting?
a fast car,
What color you want?
black.
So the reason I ask, you're 8 picks away on Better Picks from winning $100,000 and making that dream purchase. Better Picks is the only pick 'em fantasy app that lets you win up to $100,000, and all it takes is
I think we're getting towards the end here.
This NFL season, you're 8 picks away on Better Picks from winning $100,000, the highest payout offer on any pick 'em fantasy app. So stop messing around, y'all. Download Better, play Better Picks.
This is why I
Sign up
can't
for
do this
Better
that
Picks
often. I
and
can't do
code
this that
TUA.
often.
Go
Because
to that
unlike what
$100,000
Meat
payout.
Canyon would
$1,000
say,
your
that
money.
like you can't
Download
stop watching Talk Tuah, I only can do it for a few, like an hour at the most, 2 hours at a time. And then I have to recover, spend like the next 4 days recovering from what Talk Tuah did to me. It's very similar to when I did meth all the time.
I feel like most of
You
the
know?
like American food they have is better than
It get me all upset and take up all my attention and my time, and then I have to spend like a week recovering from what I did. You know, it's very similar. The effects of meth and Talk Tuah on the physical system are very similar. It's been
She can eat
said.
it every day. I can't.
Okay. No, we're not aligned. We're not aligned.
We've have a schism. What happened? I'm sorry. I was talking about my torrid past. I was talking about my terrible dark past. I didn't hear what you
Like
said.
our
I'm
one we
sorry.
have, like,
I'm
in
just
our
not a big
hometown.
like Mexican food guy, so like I can get behind the fact that you order a burger.
I've been in like the mood for it.
Yeah.
It's like
so-
Chinese too. She can eat it every day. I can't.
Okay. No, we're not aligned. We're not.
We have, like,
aligned.
the same
Chinese
food?
Is always good.
I agree.
Okay.
Chinese is
Thank
good
you very
all
much.
the time, and it's good cold.
And if you
and
don't like it, you're
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
What is
Better
that?
next day.
Oh, I'll take it out the fridge. Just I'll run it cold.
I like
Chow
my pizza
mein,
cold.
give me that.
Okay,
cold
you're a
chow mein.
fucking freak if you ask me. Okay, and it's okay that we both feel the way we feel.
That's foul.
I don't like choose to eat them cold. I don't order it and put it in the fridge and wait.
You just said you
It's like,
did.
if there's
No,
left,
you just said you did.
I'll eat it.
Now, if I got
You said
the
you
recipe,
prefer it cold. You say you put it in the freezer after it fucking
now
gets
if I'm
delivered,
sober-
and then you eat it cold. You fucking
Yeah.
freak.
It seems like there's been a lot of no's for you when you're sober, and you may need to expand on that a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe.
There's
go to
something
some
there that you need to
days.
figure out just for you, you know? You
Like
shouldn't
cold
always be
pizza?
saying no unless you're not sober. Or maybe, like, you shouldn't be saying yes to things just because you're not sober, too, you know?
Okay, you got me.
No, I was just trying to
Being a little
educate
mean
yourself,
to her.
you
You
know?
like cold pizza?
Yeah.
I like cold pizza.
Yeah, cold pizza's good.
Okay, we agree on something there. Let's leave it at that.
But-
Good,
Okay.
good. Okay, we can put the gun down then.
You have, like, an outro for this thing, or
I don't know.
are you still figuring that?
Can we
part
just
out?
end it, please? Can we
Make
just
one up on
fucking
the
end it,
spot.
please? Have mercy on me, please.
Bye. Hey,
Bye,
y'all,
bye,
And if you
bye.
like
See you later. Bye. Oh
Be
my
sure to
god.
click the link in the description below so we can.
I'm gonna fucking do something, okay? I think I have an abscess growing on my fuck inside my mouth from watching this that I have to drain. I don't know. I'm not physically well. Look at me. Look how fucked up I am. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, hold on. Let's play our music. Let's play our music. Cool, cool. All right. Well, that was watching Talk Tuah. I think Uncle Perry was the only person who was so very kind enough to join us this time, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. Always nice to see you. Always nice to hear from you. Hope you're doing well, buddy. But otherwise, it's okay. Because the Uncle Game Boy Show and watching Talk Tuah and all the wonderful programs we have on the Uncle Game Boy channel, they're not really for anybody else. They're for me. And as long as I enjoy them, as long as I have a good time, that's really all that matters. And you know what? Despite how it looked, I really did. I really, really did. I had just about the best time I've ever had in my entire life. And who knows when we'll get to do it again. But we hope you'll join us then, and we hope you had fun this time, and we hope that all of your dreams come true. So, this is Uncle Game Boy saying, bye.